Hi everyone, how's it going? I thought today I would go through the books I got for February. Well, January and February. I just forgot to. Well, I just knew I was waiting on books, so I waited till February to do a book haul because I don't have very many. But I wish I could say this was a Valentine's Day book haul or something like that, but it's not because my husband decided that we just weren't celebrating it this year and didn't get me anything and wouldn't let me get him anything. So, yeah, here we go. The first one is The Daylight War by Peter B. Brett. I actually, I'm sorry about the lighting. There's nothing I can do about it. It's cloudy outside, and this is what it is. It's the third book in the Demon Cycle, and I actually got the first book from Goodreads, and I'm in the middle of reading it right now. So I picked this up from Half Price Books when we did go there. Where am I gonna set these? I have no idea. There's a big chance that all these are gonna fall. Next one is Silent Hall by Ines Dolcart. And I'm not even sure where I got this one. So, yeah, that's what that one is. I got this from Half Price Books, and excuse the sticker on it. A Widow for 1 Year by John Irving. So right now I'm gonna be one of those like basic booktubers that always get like certain books, but I found this one at Ollie's for cheap. It was actually $1.99, and my husband lets me get things from Ollie's if it's under $3. So this one at the time was under $3. So I went ahead and got this one. It's We Were Liars by E. Lockhart, the deluxe edition. And I'm sure you guys know what that looks like. Even if you haven't read it, but chances are you have read it because I know a lot of people have. I'm not going to say this author's name because I don't know how to say it, but I also got The Library of Fates from Ollie's the same day I got We Were Liars, which was $1.99. So I have no idea what this one's, well, I'm sure it's about a library, but I have no idea what this is actually about because it was another one that was $1.99, and probably like the only one that was $1.99 that interested me at the time. And fun fact, when I go to Ollie's, I let my husband pick out my books. Like, I make him hold a bunch of my books that I kind of want to get, and then I kind of have him decide which books to get, because if it was up to me, I would get all of them, but it's not up to me, so I have to have a way to narrow it down. So I have him pick one or two, or however many books that he wants me to get at that time. Fun fact. But anyways. The next one I got from Goodreads. The Uninhabitable Earth Life After Warming by David Wallace Wells. And I'm not sure what this one's about, but it's apparently about the California wildfires. I'm just like reading off the back here, but I will read this at some point and let you know what I think about it. It might take me a few years, whatever, I don't know. It just depends on what I can get to at what time. The next one I got from Goodreads is The Familiars by Stacey Halls. And again, I don't know what this book's about. It says, to save her child, she would trust a stranger. To protect a secret, she must risk her life. And as you guys know, I will never be an audiobook narrator because I don't know how to talk in front of people. Or on camera, pretty much. This is another one I got from Goodreads. And it's Too Much Is Not Enough. A memoir of fumbling towards adulthood by Andrew somebody. Sorry, Mr. Andrew. But, yeah, I got that. And the last one, but not least, one I got was from a thrift store that I went to one day, and they had this one, and I've heard a lot about it from booktubers, because this is one of the books that is always being read, or is always being talked about. So I got Anna Karenina. I'm sure I didn't say that right, but that's what it is. Anyways, by Leo Tolstoy. And that's what that looks like. I would have done a Friday reads today because it is Friday, but since it is almost March, I figured I would go ahead and do my book haul. And the other day I actually did a February wrap up, so that'll go up at the on the last day of February, so keep an eye out for that. Instead of doing the Friday reads like I normally do when I have a new book that I'm reading, I will go ahead and wait until March and do a TBR for March. So yeah, you guys have 3 videos coming out from me. For the select few of you that care. And thank you so much for watching. And have a good weekend. Bye.